Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we are doing the top 10 comic books from 2022. I know this video is a little late, but yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I have 2 honorable mentions, and then we'll get right into the top 10 comic books of 2022. So my first honorable mention is Dark Knight of Steel. This series is really cool. Issue 1 of 12. I think issue 10 just came out recently, but yeah, it's taken a long time for that series to come out. It's like Game of Thrones, but with like DC characters. So you have like Bruce Wayne as the knight protecting the Kal-El house, and there's Wonder Woman tribe, and everything's really, really cool. The artwork is amazing, like it looks just like the cover, but yeah, it's very, very slow releasing. Like it's been, I think, every 2 months one issue comes out. It's just very slow, very hard to get into, but excellent artwork, and the story is awesome. It's just the flow is not the best. And the last honorable mention is The Last Ronin, issue number 5, and this is really, really cool story. I do have the hardcover right here, and yeah, it's issues 1 to 5 of The Last Ronin, a futuristic take on Ninja Turtles by Kevin Eastman. And yeah, it's really, really cool. I don't want to spoil anything, but you have the 3 turtles. They have been killed. You have 1 left, and he's trying to avenge the brothers, or his brothers. And yeah, I don't want to say which one it is, just in case. But yeah, it's a really, really cool story. This is the last issue. It came out in 2022, I think around March or April. And then June or July was the hardcover. And yeah, only 5 issues. They're like a nice, almost like a trade paperback, but very thin. And $8.99 price tag. So I definitely recommend picking up this series. It's very, very cool. Very futuristic. Dark Knight Returns kind of style from Batman, but like with Ninja Turtles. So it's pretty cool. Definitely recommend that for sure. So moving on to the top 10, we have Daredevil issue number 1 by Chip Zdarsky. And yeah, had to include Daredevil on this list because I love Daredevil, as you can see from up there. And yeah, so love Marco Cicchetto on the artwork, and love this cover. Very, very cool. And love Daredevil, love the series. Kind of sucks that they had to reboot it to issue number 1 after the 36 issues from last series, but yeah, very cool. So we have Daredevil number 1, excellent artwork, love Chip Zdarsky, and yeah, so moving on, we have Moon Knight, and I love this series a lot. I love the character, I love the artwork. I'm going to try to show a page really, really quick, but this is from the most recent book. I love the artwork, how like it's very anime style, and yeah, it's just perfect, and it's a lot of fun to read, as you can see here. Very cool artwork, it's just awesome, and I love Moon Knight a lot, and I have right there another Moon Knight omnibus, and yeah, Moon Knight's just so much fun. I definitely recommend it. It's on issue 18 right now, I believe, so just a lot of fun. Alright, so moving on, we have it at number 8, Public Domain issue number 1. This is limited series by Chip Zdarsky, and really, really cool. Love the artwork, love the cover, and basically about a superhero whose rights have been stolen, and yeah, the father is trying to get them back, and it's really, really cool. Love the artwork. It's very modern, I guess you could say. It's just very, very cool, and love his work. So yeah, definitely recommend checking it out. And moving on, there's another Image book. This is Vanish, issue number 1. So far 4 issues have come out, and it's by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. And it's just very 90s, very, very cool, and tons of action, tons of violence, lots of blood dripping, and basically I think it was in the future, this character finds a portal, he grabs a gun, and he kills these gods that are trying to like take over his little city there, and then everyone thinks he's a god because he went through a portal, stole a gun, and killed these people that were trying to take over the city. And it's just really, really cool. Love this series. I think issue 5 comes out in March because Donny Cates is taking a break, but yeah, can't wait for that to come back. So next up on the list we have 8 Billion Genies. This is a really cool comic book as well. It's what would happen if everybody in the world had a genie with one wish. What would you do? And some people are wishing to have like a robot. Some people are wishing like just crazy wishes. And I think this got picked up for a series on Amazon or Netflix, or I think it was Amazon. But yeah, I think it's 8 issues. First 6 I think have come out so far, but it's really cool. And yeah, definitely recommend checking this out as well. Next up we have Punisher, issue number 1. And it is a very cool series as well. Love the artwork on here. So it's basically the Punisher joining the Hand and starting an army. And he joined because they offered him a deal. They brought back his wife, and for in return he has to help join them and lead their cause. And it's very cool. It's totally different, retconning a lot of things that Punisher had in his past, like the Hand was following him since he was a little kid to join their army, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, just a lot of fun to read, and the artwork is amazing as well. So I definitely recommend checking that out. It's just a really cool take on the Punisher, like having him join the Hand, and it's just so cool. So we are on the top 4. So here's number 4. There's a silver coin, and got that signed here by James Tynion, or Tynion, I think Tynion. But this is issue number 11. This was probably my most favorite one out of the whole series so far. It's like a horror comic. Pretty much, don't want to give too much away. It's just really cool. It's like I guess a McDonald's one built up beside this little tiny mom and pop restaurant, and they're like losing business, and they're wondering like, what can we do? Like, how do we survive? And basically they find the silver coin, and it's like a wish kind of thing. And pretty much without giving up too much, you can tell they're like cutting up some people and serving it and kiss the cook, and it's just a really cool horror comic. I love this issue, so I definitely recommend reading issue number 11. And they're all like little one-shots too, so you don't have to really read a bunch to understand the story, and just jump right on in after beginning of each issue. So moving on, this is top 3. Number 3, we have Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. This is issue number 1. This was a late pick because only I think this issue and number 2 came out at the end of the year. But this is just so much fun. It's like the end of the world, like a time a bomb went off or something, like the whole world is destroyed. And you have this girl, and her boat is sinking, so she has to pull over pretty much, and she finds this boy living alone in a tower. He has like candy and everything like that. He's surviving, and he's alone too, but they get together and are trying to survive in this like post-apocalyptic world. It's just a lot of fun, and the artwork is amazing. It's by Jason Aaron, who's also doing Punisher, but it's just really cool. His indie work is awesome, and definitely recommend giving this a try. So going on to the top 2, we have Do a Powerbomb, issue number 1. This is really cool. This was a limited series of 7 issues, and it's kind of a mix of like wrestling with Mortal Kombat. Got this woman here who lost her mom in a wrestling match, and she wants her back, like to come back to life. So she joins this competition to get a wish to bring her back to life if she wins the wrestling match. And it's kind of like a mix of wrestling and Mortal Kombat. So yeah, definitely recommend this. It is by Daniel Warren Johnson, and just his artwork is awesome. It's very rough looking. It's just so cool. I definitely recommend picking this up if you're not even a wrestling fan. It's just really cool. So last up we have Batman, issue number 125. I'm not a big Batman fan, but after reading Chip Zdarsky's run on Batman so far, he has turned me into a Batman fan. And so far they're on issue 131, the first arc of the Failsafe, where this robot that is designed to kill Batman after he ever became rogue I guess starts to go haywire in a way, and tries to kill Batman, so he's trying to run away, becomes the Red Arm Batman, and it's just so cool. The last issue of the arc of him like up against Failsafe and Tim Drake, us helping him out. It's just so cool. Love this artwork. Is Jimenez, and just so cool. I definitely recommend picking that up for sure. And yeah, that is my top 10 of 2022. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if there's any books I missed out on this year. I try to get a good mix of like Marvel, DC, and Image and others like that. But yeah guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.